Hey folks, Sebastian here from the Jamcrab channel, and I just wanted to share with you three drawings that we have that are interesting: 1128, 1129, and 1293. They all have something to do with the characters, fictitious characters we've written about to accompany the drawings. It's kind of just something we're working on. We're not sure how it's all going to play out, but we're going to post it up on Google Playbooks and a free copy of the text, and then a small fee for the text and drawings, like a graphic novel type of thing. So we're trying to put together something like that. So anyway, I hope everyone is well and doing fine, and I am. And we're gonna do some of this. We call it rambling, because I go off topic a lot, so they call it rambling. All right, so I'm gonna play some music and talk about the drawings, and let's just take it from there. Okay. Play some music. I hope it's not too loud. Let me check. No, it's kind of in the background. Okay, cool. So, what are we doing for 1120, 1128? Let's run the video. It's about the dat creatures. Big, round. They look like this, more or less. Void of any facial features. I might put noses on them. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm just inventing them as I go. But big feet, big bodies. They're not overweight. They're just big people. That's just the way they're made. And people are all different. We're all different shapes and sizes. So it doesn't matter if we make fun of the larger bodies or not. I'm not trying to say they're obese or anything. They just look cute when they're round and plump like that. Anyway, okay, so I'll play the first video, 1128. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, 1128. I hope all this plays, accurately, and these are pretty short videos, so I think we're going to go a little bit faster on these. I don't want to bore you, but 1128 was I drew my hand because I just put my hand in front of me and just sketched it, and then the dats are always kind of clever creatures. They look like they're propping up the hand, and I put a lot of notes in the drawings that indicate what the main idea behind the drawing is. I don't like putting too much text, but just to keep it, and I can minimize myself here a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you can see the drawing. Okay. So anyway, they're propping up the hand, the arm and the hand, and I don't know whether to read the note from the hard copy or not. It's okay. There's a synchronistic. There's a slurp of coffee in here. I could speed up and go ahead of that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're inking it in now, and the dats originated from another story I was writing. And then I just incorporated it into the Whippy Leak Jam Crab story, and and they fit well with things happening in the background. I always like thinking about what's happening that we don't know about, kind of mystery stuff, who's doing what where behind the scenes. So that's my That's my spin on the dats. They're creatures that well, the original title is the dwarfed American toad. This is where I got the idea, because my sister told me the story about how her and her husband went on vacation, and this is a couple of years ago, and then they were hiking along a trail, and I don't know, it had something to do with no, their battery went dead or something like that. I don't know what the story was. That story didn't have anything to do with toads. But then they let me adjust the camera. Then they went back home after the holiday, after the vacation, and she was telling me about a toad that got stuck in her bathtub, wandered into her bathtub and was stuck there, couldn't get out. So they had to rescue the toad and get it out of her bathtub. And then, of course, I made up a story that they were actually aliens, and and it turned out the story I write that will eventually be on Google Play Books will be to that effect, that they're extraterrestrials and, you know, yada, 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 stuff like that. So anyway, maybe I shouldn't have told you they weren't. They were, you know, maybe you should have just guessed it and read about it yourself, but I feel like sharing. But anyway, yeah, this is, I guess I could speed up the drawing a little bit. Okay, here's the text I was telling you about. The dats are immortalizing the hand which created them. You know, I'm so glad they're keeping my hand in tip-top condition. You know, with their poles and propping it up. They want more drawings drawn, and I draw. And a big encouragement to me recently has been the Jam Crab channel, and folks commenting and saying, yeah, keep drawing, the drawings are good, the drawings look great, you know, keep drawing. So it's kind of like a pat on the back, you know. It's I feel good that somebody likes the drawings, and yeah, I'll keep drawing, you know. If somebody appreciates them, yeah. I mean, I just draw for therapy anyway. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess I would draw anyway, but it's really nice to hear that somebody likes them and is entertained by them. So anyway, I'm glad, and thanks to all you guys that do appreciate it. The drawings and the work that goes into them. This is kind of a quick drawing. It didn't take very long to draw, probably hour and a half, maybe. I don't know, maybe not even that. And I think that's it. I think that's coming to a conclusion here. And here's just a tour of the finished drawing. Okay, so anyway, I guess we can move on. Final thoughts. We don't need to have final thoughts. And this will go right into the next drawing. And I'll pause here and go into hard copy. Okay, so that's 128. I wonder if I turn this light off. Okay, yeah, you can see it better now. Okay, cool. And I'm going to retire that, and then we'll go on to 1129. And this is about the dat creatures. What did I say? No, this is the jam crab. Okay, sorry. I got confused there, which happens frequently. Don't mind me. The jam crab. Where did the name come from? Originally, the jam crab was my roommate, Mike. And you remember The Little Mermaid, right? The crab, Sebastian, my name's Sebastian, The Little Mermaid. So that's where that all came from. So anyway, I'll reposition myself here. And he started calling me Jam Crab because the crab had a voice, a Jamaican accent. So he just called me Jam Crab for short. That's where the name Jam Crab came from, a friend of ours. So anyway, I'll just play the drawing and stop rambling. And the drawing is, okay, no, 11:29. The music just got louder. I'm just going to test out. I don't know if that's drowning me out or not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. So anyway, it's coffee break time. So the penciling in the drawing as usual, and let me just skip ahead a little bit past the penciling in. Okay, here's inking. So Jam Crab. What's more about that is I was born in July, so I'm a Cancerian, and the symbol. Let's get into astrology. Why don't we? This is a sciencey show. The symbol is a crab for Cancerians. So anyway, I've always drawn crabs in drawings, and it's just kind of I don't ask me why. It's a cute creature. I like crabs. But anyway, so my son was starting to make Alex. He was starting to make thumbnails, and he was putting the crabs in the thumbnails. So it turns out, okay, well, maybe you need different varieties of crabs. So I'll draw you a template, and you could choose out of the crabs that I draw. And I made this drawing for him, so he has a stock of crab figures to pop into the thumbnails. And it turned out one of them, this one that's got a frowny face, above the one I'm drawing now, it turned out to be the our icon, our logo on the Jam Crab channel, and for every other thing we did with Jam Crab. Etsy or Redbubble or whatever site we went on, or Twitter or Patreon, we always put the Jam Crab logo with the frowny face crab. So yeah, this drawing was significant in our marketing scheme, which we have done. But anyway. Well, I think it's a good drawing because it just shows you the kind of variety when you look at humans or dogs or any creature, plants, flowers, how many different kinds of flowers there are, or how many human expressions there are. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool to draw it. I'll probably pop out a few more of these drawings just because of that. I think it's a neat relationship between actual life and this fictional character we created. So anyway, no, and that's about it. I mean, it looks like it's wrapping up here on the drawing here. Speed erasing. We don't have to watch that. Oh yeah, on the dividers, I just couldn't resist some mechanical thing, a typical whippy feature. There's got to be something of a mechanical nature of some kind, a screw falling out, a knot tied, not tied, a rope knot tied. Things strung together and spliced, lashed together. Some Boy Scout things that I learned in the Boy Scouts, I guess. Always lash something together and build something out of rope. Anyway, I'll speed up ahead because that's kind of boring stuff. And I put in knots. Yeah, here's the final clip of the drawing here. Okay, final thoughts. Okay, we're going to skip ahead of all that. And I'll go back to the hard copy. Okay, so I'll retire the DAT creatures for now, so you know what the DAT The DATs are dwarfed American toads. I had to think about it for a second. And then the jam crab, you got to see what that was about. So okay, let's go on about the DATs. Let's discover the DATs again, like you haven't had enough DATs yet. So anyway, this was another thing. My son Alex was making thumbnails, and he needed some material to throw into the thumbnails to make some kind of humorous thumbnail out of something. So and then he I drew him some material that he could use, to keep an inventory, so he could take advantage of that. And these are like just different scenes. I'm just going to play the video. Right. Dat drawing 12. What was that? 12. Well, what? 1129. This is 1293. Okay, well, excuse me for not doing that correctly. I'll have to go in and change it now, of course. But anyway, it's pretty sure it's 1293 or not. Oh, this is the crabs. Okay. Did I not advance to the next video? Okay, maybe not. Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry. I played the same video over again. Sorry. Okay, let me just stop here for a moment. Back up. No, advance. Okay, yeah, there. Yeah. And can I make that smaller so you guys could all see that? Okay, cool. So, the definition of the DATs. Do you want me to read the whole thing? No, I'm sure you don't. A dwarfed American toad. I'll read it anyway. This is what I created out of my sister's story of her vacation. Okay, anyway. Description. This amphibious, seriously imbalanced creature is non-violent by nature. By nature, okay. And I think that's one word. By nature. And can be crossbred with human DNA through the cup procedure. Don't ask what that is. Character-wise, they tend to laugh a lot at almost anything. Breeding, after an incubating, the article doesn't need to be there. A doesn't need to be there. After incubating in a human host, the toad should have been a comma there. The toad takes on a human appearance, although much shorter, 1 meter, 3 feet, and also loses frog mannerisms, less ribbiting sounds. You're fascinated. And also loses from mannerisms. Fully developed, the DAT can articulate speech and has a higher IQ than a human. Wow. Creepiness. You have to add the creepiness, of course. Yeah, why not? Has almost no facial features. Enormous feet, and are assumed to be extraterrestrial creatures. Warning. Whoa, you gotta pay attention to the warning. DAT creatures can be levitated. See technical diagram 1180 and WikiLeaks 18 in this manual. Okay, so this is straight out of the Whippy manual, the official Whippy manual. Okay, so let's continue. All right, here's a pencil. It's already penciled in, so we're going to go bam straight to the 1293, number the drawing, and I think I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. Oh, this stat. Oh, they're all they're all doing different things. I think I can get a little bit bigger and the drawing can get a little bit smaller. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, I think I advanced too fast. Okay, here, go back. Yeah, so you see they're all doing different things. One's nailing something up, one's running, I suppose. One's doing pull-ups. One's walking somberly with his hand in his pocket. This one, I don't know what he's doing. Has a box over his head. Okay, don't ask. This one's serving a glass of a beverage. Okay. This one is pressing a button. Yes, they're all doing. This one's that one's pulling a lever. I think this one is painting sloppily. Here's a crossing guard with a stop sign that my finger's over, my thumb is over. The other one's steering a boat, looks like, or some kind of machination of some kind. Oh, this looks like... Oh, my arm's in the way now. Oh, they're together, a dad couple. Oh. And a dad and his child walking. Dad or mom or, they're asexual. I don't know what they are. Don't ask. Oh, this one's decorating a Christmas tree. I must have made this during the holidays. And this one's looks like it's pushing a shopping cart. And this one's surfing. Because they're very versatile creatures. They have many fascinations. They seem like they do almost everything. Okay, I guess I could go a little faster. Okay. The guy hammering the nails, he should take another profession. He should take up another... Yeah, he's missing... Not very good. They're not coordinated, but it said, the description said they're kind of imbalanced. So, and then of course there's mechanical devices, some kind of framework holding it all together. And let's wrap this up. Yeah. And I hope you liked the videos. The 3 videos, really short videos. Just wanted to see how I put them together. I'm using a micron in this video. I might have been using microns, maybe ballpoint pens. But I think I'm going to switch to fountain pen. I think I'm going to get into fountain pens. Just because I like the way they feel. I don't know. Yeah. And that's about it. That's a wrap on that. There. Got it. Okay. I put it back into the right format. Okay. Tour of the drawing. That's the drawing, the whole thing. And thanks for watching. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's about it. I guess that's a wrap on the 3 creatures. And I'll go back to hard copies here. And as you could see in the hard copies, the 1129, not any shading on them. It probably needs a little bit of work. This was probably a half hour worth of time video, or drawing rather. The hand probably took a little bit longer. Not too much shading. A little bit of shading. Not too bad. That's okay. And then the dats are just adorable creatures. I try to draw them anatomically correct, according to how their bodies would work, I guess, with huge, monstrous feet. Almost no legs to speak of. Like the body just goes right to the feet. So evidently something got left out there. Yeah. You could use your imagination. Oh, and here's a dat eating. They look like they're ferocious. He's eating a big sandwich, multi-layer sandwich, And yeah, it's a big. Maybe they have a huge appetite. It's something maybe I'll draw about, write and draw about, because I'm writing, as you've seen the description of the DATs. I'm making like JPEGs of what I've written, sections that I've written, and I think we're gonna make a graphic novel out of it with the drawings and the text. So and by the way, this is my kill zone, my drawing zone, kill zone. I don't know why sharpshooter. So I mean, here's where I draw, and that's where I know if I leave the drawing if I draw inside this zone, my hand won't go off the shot. I won't be drawing off camera. So I kind of want to keep in the camera, keep the pen tip in the camera. So that's why I painted a white ink line on this refurbished tabletop we had, a kitchen tabletop we had. So anyway, that's my desk, by the way. As wavy and lumpy as it may seem, that's my desk. Okay, so and maybe we'll get into unboxing. I just got this Noodler pen, fountain pen. I also got a speedball set of I made a mistake. I got calligraphy pens, which I don't do calligraphy. I'm drawing in very small nib drawings, and yeah, the pen has to be pretty small. The nib has to be pretty small. I'm sure these nibs are all too big for me, but you live and learn. It wasn't that expensive, so chalk that up to inexperience with fountain pens. But anyway, I'll see you guys again, hopefully. I mean, I won't see you. I hope you see me. Yeah, because you guys don't send me photos of yourselves, so I have no idea what you look like. But anyway, I said we'd go off topic, and I could prove that. So I hope you like the music. I hope everyone is well. Thanks for watching. Stay well and be safe. Okay, and I'm going to sign off. I'm going to stop the recording. See ya. Bye.